Did you know that there are a whole lot more possibilities to interact with shoppers than just letting them know you're here? What if you could communicate with potential customers at the perfect time and place with just the right information to enhance their shopping experience and boost your sales?
Okay, so you've done it. You've downloaded the app. Let's go ahead and open the app for the first time. In this tutorial, we are going to show you how to set up your account. Let's select the GGP Malls app and begin. The setup is super easy. You can see that you have the option to search for your mall by location or by name. I work at the corporate office in Chicago, but I know that my local mall isn't too far away, so we're going to search by location and use Oakbrook Center in this tutorial. Let's select Search by Location. This prompt appearing on my screen is an iOS system request asking for permission to allow GGP Malls app to use my location. This will make the process much easier and faster for the app to automatically find my location, so I'm going to go ahead and tap Allow. Now, this screen will show the malls within a 50-mile radius of my current location. You'll see the 3 malls closest to my location are Water Tower Place, Oakbrook Center, and Northbrook Court. Your options will be different depending on your location. Go ahead and select your mall. If you don't see your mall already loaded on the screen, then feel free to manually type in the city and state or zip code using the top form field on your screen. Or you could always go back to the previous screen and search for your mall by name. My mall is Oakbrook Center, so I'm going to select that. Now that you've chosen your mall, you'll see the mall name at the top of the screen. There are some value proposition ads on the screen displaying a few benefits of creating an account. At this first screen, we see a $1,000 shopping spree. As we swipe left, we will see more value propositions like shopping for sales in new and store, parking, wayfinding, and the Just For You section. You'll see the options to skip, create account, or log in. Well, since we've seen all these great benefits, let's go ahead and select Create Account. On the Create Account page, there are 3 different options. Use your Facebook account, Google account, or register with email. If you have a Facebook or Google account and prefer to automate a few steps, then feel free to select either of those options. In this tutorial, though, we are going to be registering with email. Let's select Register with Email. Looks like we have a few fields to fill in when creating an account that are pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to go quickly through this and enter my information in each field. Once you're done filling out all the fields, let's select Next. So here are a few more options we must select before we create our account. I like to stay informed and up to date on things happening at my mall, so I'm going to keep the Send Me Email Communications box checked. I am not going to opt in to text message alerts now, but I recommend you do. There's a lot of valuable information that can be sent via text messaging. Since I work at GGP, I am unfortunately ineligible to win the GGP Mall sweepstakes, so I'm going to keep that one unchecked as well. At the last checkbox, however, I do need to opt in that I'm 13 years old and agree to the privacy policy. So let's go ahead and check that box. All right, we should be all set. Let's select Create Account. And we're done. Wasn't that easy? We've now got our account created. Please watch the remaining tutorials on adding favorites, parking, wayfinding, and more. Soon you'll be navigating around the GGP Malls app like a pro. In this tutorial, we are going to be looking at the new parking availability feature. Let's go ahead and open the app. You'll notice that I'm on the Stonestown Galleria homepage of the app when opening. For parking availability, select the Parking P icon in the bottom utility bar. On load, you'll see a parking availability map. The map has different color blocks representing different parking zones at the mall. The green parking zone represents most likely available parking. The yellow represents somewhat likely available parking, and the red represents minimal parking availability. You'll see that Stonestown is pretty busy this morning. As I look at the app, you can also tell parking availability based on arrival time. As you'll see in the top overlaying box on the screen, the arrival time is set to now. If we would like to select a different arrival time, simply tap on that portion of the box. By tapping on that portion, you see that we are currently selected to today's date, Wednesday, October 5th, the time set to now. But let's say you have a shopping trip planned for Sunday afternoon. Let's go ahead and select Done and see what the availability looks like at that time. As you'll see, different color blocks are in different zones now that we've selected a new arrival time. This feature also allows you to find best parking nearest a store. So if you'd like to search by a specific store, simply select the Parking For section where it says Enter Store or Restaurant. Let's say we want to find best parking for Brookstone. Let's start typing. Oh, there it is, Brookstone. And there you can see we've recommended 3 lots for you to park in, which would be best for Brookstone. Parking on the left, which is highlighted yellow, and then on the right, there's a lot that's red and that's green. You can also tell where Brookstone is located by the blue highlight overlaying the store. And there you have it, parking availability.
In this tutorial, we'll be looking at the wayfinding feature for navigating your way around the mall. Let's go ahead and open the app. As you can see, we're on the Oakbrook Center home screen. There are many ways to use the wayfinding feature, but let's start at the most common place, the directory, of course. Let's tap the map icon with the word directory underneath at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Let's say we're looking for directions to the Apple Store. As I scroll down the list in alphabetical order, I find the Apple Store listing. Let's select that. As you can see, we are now on the Apple Details page, which covers the information we have about Apple. To use the wayfinding feature, we'll need to tap on the Guide Me button that has the walking shopper icon. You'll see that the end pin is overlaying the destination of the Apple Store. In order to get directions to the Apple Store, you must first select the nearest store to you. Keep in mind that this feature is intended to be used when a shopper is inside the mall property. Look at the top of the page and tap the form field that says Select Nearest Store. Now you'll see a list of stores in alphabetical order. Let's imagine that you are standing at Oakbrook Center and you're in front of California Pizza Kitchen. Let's type California Pizza Kitchen on our keyboard. There it is. Let's select California Pizza Kitchen. Now you'll see our wayfinding path being drawn to navigate from California Pizza Kitchen to the Apple Store. The start pin is placed over the location of California Pizza Kitchen, and the line draws to the escalator. The Apple Store is on a different level, and the instructions at the bottom tell me to take the escalator down to level 1. Feel free to pinch, zoom, and rotate the map however you like. Now let's say we've walked to the escalator, and we're ready to see the next step. Let's select the next step icon in the lower right-hand corner. Now you'll see the wayfinding path being drawn for the second part of our trip on level 1. Again, feel free to pinch, zoom, and rotate the map however you'd like.
Learn more about your customers' preferences and shopping behaviors. Motivate them for return visits. Target more customers with the offers that are actually relevant to them. And the best part is, the technology's already here, set up and ready to use. The mall of the future has arrived. Boost your brand and your business through the ultimate interactive contextual shopping experience. Speak to our team today to find out more.